Aries, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. Happy birthday, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed your birthday season. This is the reading for the second half of April, 15th to the 31st. So please keep in mind, general readings, they are only meant for certain people, maybe not for everybody. Just take the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest behind. I do offer personalized readings via Zoom. If you're interested in that, you can contact me below in the description box. And thank you, Aries, in advance for all of your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, your comments. I appreciate that. Happy birthday once again, guys. Let's see what is going on with Aries for the second half of April. April 15th. Okay. New beginning here, Aries. Fool card. For some of you, it's a new beginning in something to do with work, promotional kind of thing. You're moving up, you're leveling up, you're earning more money. This is something that's a focus for you. I think for some of you out there, you could be starting a brand new career path. I feel like some of you, Aries, are feeling intuitively that you need a new path. You need a new start to life or to start to work, whatever it is that you're doing here. There's an intuition here because there's a bit of an unknown jumping into the unknown. The High Priestess with the Fool card, you don't necessarily know what the outcome is, but you just know that you will find your way. You know that you will take all the steps. You'll work hard to make this work. You will nurture and sort of do the things that you need to do to make it happen. So there's this a little bit of a determined will here, but at the same time saying, you know what, I just know I need a new beginning. I just know I need a change. Maybe you're completely switching gears and or going up in a promotion for some of you. There's this leveling up thing. Okay. What else for Aries? Very definitely using your intuition here with that High Priestess. Okay, you're following your gut. You're just sort of following it's like I'm getting spirit driven. Okay, so if you're in touch with your spiritual path and you're aligning with your spiritual path, your higher self, you're being guided accordingly. You're listening to your intuition. You're trusting in the higher power, trusting in your gut. Okay, you know you'll always. There's something here about feeling secure, even though there's maybe something is unsecured or insecured, but it's secure. It feels like you're okay. It's like, I'm just going to give this as an example, and it might be for some of you, the very first time you travel by yourself and you're like, I've never done this before. I don't know what to do, or I don't know what this is going to look like. I'm going to a foreign land, but I just know I'm smart enough. I'm practical enough, okay? There's the generosity, Six of Pentacles. So this is something where I feel like you are being shown that appreciation and that raise or that promotion. There is this thing of being paid for what you're worth, okay? You're being shown a lot of your worth at this time. I feel like some of you are also in that recognition of yourself with the High Priestess, knowing that you're worth, you have self-worth here. You know that now. You're feeling that at this time. There is abundance around you. Yeah, Three of Cups. There's a lot of things to be enjoying here and celebrating. I think that it's time for you, Aries, to sort of be treated, to be receiving now. This is a time for you to receive. It's a time, maybe some of you have a hard time accepting or receiving additional money, help, love, emotions, It's a time that people want to, or life wants to give. It wants to shower you with gifts or shower you with love or shower you with abundance. Some of you don't feel deserving. Yeah. Aries, some of you may be having some leftover or grief in your life, or a regret that you did in your life at this time, and you might be feeling like, why is this situation treating me so well? I don't deserve this. And I feel like some of you may have to go through a little bit of self-forgiveness, I'm getting. I read very intuitively, guys. I don't always read literally from the cards' definitions or meanings. But I feel like some of you are focusing on the things that you messed up versus focusing on the things that can be repaired, or the things that you can enjoy, even though it may have been a mistake, or maybe have been something that you feel undeserving of love, undeserving of the generosity, the giving, the people that still love you. Maybe they have forgiven you, but maybe you haven't forgiven yourself. Okay, so I'm just picking that up here. It's like you deserve to be replenished. Sometimes we may have be going through a sense of regret or retreat. I don't know why I'm getting that Virgo energy. Hermit. Retreat, regret, grief, sadness, feeling bad for something that took place that we did, or we had part of the, we were part of the problem, part of the outcome. But there are people who still want to replenish you and still want to nurture and love you and give you, no matter what may have been done. And you may feel like, I'm not worthy of this. The Star with the King of Swords, very strong Aquarius energy here. I feel like there is a thing here where some of you may have emotionally detached, like you've lost hope. Some of you are in a situation of losing hope. For whatever reason, your mindset is, or you're up in your mind about losing hope, maybe around something that is to be healed. So there is some healing here. Maybe you're losing hope in a situation that needs to be healed, whether it's personally or outside of your, within your life, within your circle. It's interesting. I just read for Leo, and they had the exact same cards, King of Swords, the Star. But in their I got that there was making that decision in your life to take on your life's purpose, to take the challenge on and still feel hopeful about your purpose in life, what it is where you're headed, and I think some of you could be doing that as well, because I do see this thing about the security of the Queen of Pentacles, feeling like, okay, you're going to be okay in this new path, this new beginning. I feel like, so there is a sense of hope and healing there, that you've sort of said, okay, I'm going to make a decision here to continue down my path. There's something here that's meant for you, but you have to explore the unknown a little bit. What's at the bottom of the deck? Hangman, okay. I'll get a little more energy from that, just a sec, because I feel like I'm crossing over energies from another reading, so just give me a second here. King of Swords, the Star. Tell us about this for the sign of Aries, please. The Devil. Leo also had this. You could be connecting with a Leo here for some reason. You've got Aquarius and Capricorn as well. I feel like, yeah, try to have a good attitude here, Aries, at this time, to not fixate your mental thoughts, not fixate on something being so challenging in your life that it's not fixable, or that there's something here tied to negativity that, it's damaged, it's contaminated, it's not, it's not repairable or healable. I feel like this is about letting go. The Devil, there's attachments, right? So I think there's a sense here of saying, like, letting go. You could be mentally fixating on something here, or that you're the responsible person, or you're the one that's responsible to fix something. But yet there's a lot of people here that still believe or love you or want you to do well. They feel this sense of joy for you and celebration and generosity. I'm going to let that sit there for a sec and let it just ferment a little bit to see if it has more message for me as we go along. Some of you, it's just, I'm getting this thing of like, I'm mentally detaching from what I think is for me. It's kind of like I really wanted to dream. My dream was to find the love of my life. That my dream was to be a Broadway dancer, a doctor, whatever this is. Okay, it's like I've given up on that dream. I'm detaching from that. That dream is a pipe dream. It's nothing. It's something I'll never get. It's not something that I'm deserving of. And it's like maybe in this lifetime, or maybe not every single thing that we necessarily want comes into fruition. But I think that never stop dreaming here. Always try to take on some kind of challenge, or put your mindset into a place where you're like, okay, maybe it's too late that now I can't be in whatever. Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe I've passed the opportunity of something. But there's still some, like, dreams should never end. What you want, what you aspire for, what you feel you need in this lifetime should never end. For some of you, it could be love with the 5 of Cups, that grieving or whatever. I just feel like a lot of people, it's too late, it's too late to find love. It's too late to get married. That's a forget it, let it go. I'm not going to ever think about that again. And really, that's not the right mentality or the attitude to have, because if you want to attract something, you have to put that out there, and make it a sense of belief. It's believing it. It's making it your truth. It's what's true for you. It's what you want. All right. Let's move on. Aries, let's move on. Let's just see. This is going to be a message for someone, so that's what we get. What else? Okay, there's that work again, 8 of Pentacles. So there is this thing about work. Some of you, okay, again, it's kind of circling back around to where you put your energy, where you put your work, your effort. Some of you are carrying around, or you're putting energy maybe into the wrong purpose or the wrong area of your life, and it's creating this sense of like rejection or burden, or like, I don't want to be doing that, and it's bothering you. It's not a labor of love. It's like a labor of resentment. It's this thing of like putting energy. And I think that some of you are experiencing a little bit of exhaustion or burnout and needing to take time out for yourself. So I definitely see where some of you are growing, you're leveling up, you're getting new positions in work, you're getting your value, you're being appreciated for the effort that you do. You may have had to step aside and do a new thing, but I feel like some of you are feeling like you're tired. You can't do this anymore, no matter how much money or how much it's just not in you to do. So whatever, you've come to this point of realizing that no matter how much you plug away at a situation, it doesn't seem to get you out of this hole. It's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. You're digging a hole, but you're not getting anything out of it, or you're trying to dig yourself out of a hole. So take the time to rest. Take the time to really step back and just sort of, again, you've got that Fool, the High Priest. There's this thing of like, I'm just gonna jump into taking a leap of faith into the unknown and trusting that I'll find my way. I'll find something here to make it work. All right. So some of you, you may have some regrets here as well. Now I see here the 5 of Cups. Some of you may have I gotcha now. So some of you may have been following a life or a belief pattern that wasn't yours. Some of you may have feeling like, my dream was this, but my family and my culture and my, maybe father figure, King of Swords, was another dream. It was another thing. And you did something out of thinking what was the right thing to do, but it's given you the sense of like maybe losing hope in what you're truly meant to do. And you don't have regrets here, guys. We should never really try not to have regrets, because this is how you're finding your purpose. This is how you're getting realigned or aligned with yourself. Because you're saying, yeah, my parents wanted me to be a lawyer. Like, how many people do we know who it's like, you have to go to school to be a doctor or a lawyer. This is part of our family. It's the way we look. It's the way we operate. It's the way our heritage looks. It's this, that, and the other. And it's not you. So some of you are going through this. Some of you are going through a bit of a shedding and saying, you know what? The Fool card, I'm going to get a knapsack and I'm leaving. I don't care if I was a lawyer or a doc or whatever. You're finished. You're taking this new approach to following your true path. And it's a big decision for some of you, and it's a hard thing to wrap your mind around, because there is a little bit of that mental programming, that mental, almost like, I don't want to say, mental brainwashing almost. We all have a lot of deep programming from family, from society, from life, whatever. And it's living in that like Aquarius energy of like doing the thing that you beat to your own drum. You do what's truly meant for you, whether people like it or not. I like this now, because it's kind of like, I don't care if someone judges me with the devil. I don't care if you think I'm bad for doing tarot. I don't care what you think, what my choices are don't align with yours. It's what you want to do here, Aries. And I think that you're going to be releasing a lot of the heaviness, the burdens, the things that you think you were supposed to be doing, and realizing that you are worthy and you are sort of supported by others or other areas in your life from people that you may not have even met yet. All right, 3 of Cups, new celebrations, new friendships, new people. There's the Ace of Cups. Following your true wish fulfilled, your emotional, the things that you love, a new beginning. Maybe it's marriage. Maybe some of you, it was an arranged marriage. Maybe it was something that you were in a situation that you're like, I want to do what's best for me. 9 of Pentacles. What do I want to work on? Where's my independence? You're gaining your independence back. You're building up the things in life that you were meant to do. This is the skills that someone is really good at doing. This is what they're meant for. It's a personal endeavor. Queen of Cups, love. What do you emotionally feel driven towards? Again, maybe it was something that from a motherly energy that they did what they did out of love. That's what someone maybe knew for you. 4 of Wands. The family. It's the stability. This is the way things have been. But you're moving away from that. 8 of Wands. You're moving in a different direction. And I feel like it's a direction of saying, I need to love myself. Ace of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Before I can love others, before I can love what I do, I need to realize what's best for me. All right, really interesting reading, Aries. I got a lot out of that for you guys. I hope it resonates. It's a little bit deeper, and I like this. I like what this just came up. I enjoy this. I like a reading that comes strong like this. So, Aries, happy birthday, guys. Wishing you all the best. New beginnings. The Fool card, that's your energy. And please don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you soon. Take care.